Senator Mark Warner, who is the top Democrat on the Intelligence Committee, gave a speech on the floor this week where he spelled out some real concerns he has about the intelligence community under President Donald Trump, including some of the things that are happening on cybersecurity.
Since my remarks in September, we've seen not restraint, but an escalation of political retaliation, of the hollowing out of expertise, and the outright manipulation of intelligence.
Specifically, he is concerned about the cutbacks at CISA, more than 1/3.
The agency established for the absolutely explicit purpose of protecting our critical infrastructure, water, power, and our elections, to prevent those entities from being attacked by cyber tools. 1/3 of that agency fired.
He is concerned about the fact that there have been some firings of top-level officials, including at the FBI.
Since Inauguration Day, the president and his hand-picked FBI director, again, Kash Patel, have forced out thousands of experienced agents for reasons that appear more political than professional,
including at Cyber Command and NSA, where they are still leaderless since the eviction of the leaders there in April.
The agency in charge of spying on communications of our adversaries has been without a permanent director or deputy director after President Trump fired General Tim Hawk and his deputy Wendy Noble at the behest of the conspiracy theorist Laura Loomer.
He's concerned about the impact this is going to have on cybersecurity because we're in a time of rising threats. The administration itself is warning about what's going on with Russian malign influence, with China, with Iran, with Iranian cyber attacks. And yet he says the administration is hollowing out its expertise and politicizing intelligence at this time. That's a big threat for us. He says we're going to pay the consequences now or later.
If we fail that and don't stand up for these men and women who've put their lives on the line, if we don't stand up for keeping classified information classified, if we don't stand up and say to those who undermine our infrastructure by cyber attacks, if we don't stand up to those terrorists planning, we will bear the cost later, a cost that could be catastrophic.
You can read more in my story at cyberscoop.com.